What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph, and in today's video I have a trade idea on Magnite stock, ticker symbol MGNI. The setup looks very nice, so in today's video I'll break down the technicals, show you exactly why you should be buying, and then I'll also do a overall market recap on where I think the market is going, because I do like how the S&P 500 is setting up. If you're going to enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot and it only takes 2 seconds to do. And then also, if you want to be a part of a free Discord community where you can ask me questions about anything or even hop into some of my plays, make sure to check out the Discord channel in the description down below. Alrighty guys, now that I have my thinkorswim pulled up, I'm going to show you the exact setup that I see with MGNI. I'll go over my price target, my stop loss, and everything in order to play this trade. So here's the stock right here, and the first thing I noticed with this chart is that they have a nice support area right around $24 and some change. As we can see, they broke above this level, retested it right here, and then took off from there. So that was a key area to keep an eye on with MGNI. And the main thing that I saw with this stock today is that it had a nice breakout on the daily time frame. As you can see right there, it was previously forming these lower highs. Every time it reached back up to around these levels, it got rejected and formed a lower high than the previous high. And as you can see over here, nice green candlestick pushed above that overhead resistance, and it as well broke above that 100 SMA. So that is obviously a bullish sign for the stock. It was forming those lower highs, kind of like a triangle pattern, and then it finally had this breakout right here. So now that we know that there's a breakout on the stock, obviously this is a sign to go long. You can buy a lot of shares of this stock if you want. It's only $32, but I would highly recommend playing some call options. You could make a lot more money if you were to play call options. So for my price target, initially I do see this thing going up to $34.50. And then from there, their next resistance level, as you can see, is around $37.50. But ultimately, I do see this thing going back to around $40. So that is the setup with MGNI. I would keep your stop loss underneath this break above that resistance. So if they do reverse back to the downside, I would cut my position if it falls underneath this resistance line that they formed. So that is the setup. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below. I really like it. We also got that previous oversold bounce when it fell back to that support line. So this thing is definitely bullish. I do see it reaching these levels over the next few weeks. Now, if I go over to Robinhood, I'll show you the exact call option you can look to buy. And then I'll also take a look at SPY so that we can see what the overall market is doing. So right here, we have Magnite pulled up on Robinhood. And if you go over to trade options, the soonest expiration that they have is the October 15th. That's a perfect expiration for this play, which is about a month out, about 3 weeks. And that gives us plenty of time for this trade to play out. Now, the strike price that I'm looking at is something right at the money, which is this 35 strike. It does have an amazing delta to theta ratio. As you can see, the delta is 32, the theta is only 3. So that is nice to see, and it's only around $93. So this is a very cheap, easy play that everyone can hop into. As we can see, it's up 69% on this premium today, because the stock did go up 5% today, which is really good. So you could pick anything right around the money, or you could even go deep into the money if you want as well. Just make sure that there's some volume and open interest in your contracts so that you don't have a problem with getting in and out. Now, if we go over to SPY, here we have SPY, and in my top 5 stocks to buy for September, I did mention in that video that be careful with SPY because we could see a pullback in September back to this 100 SMA, and that's exactly what happened. So if we look over here, we'll see that SPY closed beneath this 50 SMA, and that kind of gave us some signs that it was going to go even further down. If you want to learn more about moving averages, you can check that video right on your screen, which is appearing right now. So if we zoom in a little bit closer, as you can see, SPY was testing that 100 SMA on the 20th of September. And the main thing that I like about this candlestick is that it has that long wick on the bottom, which shows that heading into close, the buyer stepped in and drove the price higher. That is obviously a bullish candle that you want to see. And then the next day we had a red day as well. But then Heading into the next 2 days, we got some nice green buying pressure stepping in and driving up the price off of this 100 SMA. So I am really bullish on SPY heading into the month of October. As you can see as well, the RSI came really low, almost near oversold, and then it's starting to curl back up, as well as the MACD. And I did call out some SPY calls on Wednesday to my group. It's completely free. And if I go over to the Discord, you'll see that I said I hopped in the SPY 444 call expiring for October 15th, and it was $419. So that was my entry. The group got in, and today on Thursday, it ran up to around $630. I actually am still holding that contract. So if you want to hop in, you can, because I think SPY is going to continue to go up and head right back up to all-time highs. If we look in the past, we'll see that every time SPY dipped to this 100 SMA, they had a nice bullish week after that, heading all the way back up to around where they fell from. So that is the same exact thing I see happening with SPY. I'm going to continue to hold those contracts, and I do see SPY reaching around $450 sometime next week. So that is what I think about the overall market. I do like the way it's setting up. This was a healthy pullback that we needed, and definitely make some money on the way up, because SPY always heads back up in the long term. So if you learned anything from this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I upload. See you in the next one.